the best Minecraft inventory layout for survival. Hello and welcome back to Smoothcraft. Before we start, hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. You'll want to safely explore your world once you've gathered some basic resources and built shelter. Perhaps you prefer the idea of being prepared. Prepare yourself for whatever the game may throw at you. Preparation is rarely a bad thing. From the shelter to organizing your full inventory, this is how you should sort everything when playing Minecraft Survival. Today, we are going to look at the best and most efficient layout of Minecraft. So without any further delay, let's begin. Organizing. In Minecraft, organization is an essential habit to develop. Organization helps in quickly and easily locating items, especially later in the game when you have gathered a large number of materials. Most of your items, such as wood, weapons, and tools, can be stored in one double chest early on in the game. However, in order to progress further in the game, you will need to build storage rooms with categorized chests to store items. Some of the most important blocks in the game are chests and shulker boxes. Storage. Now it's time to move on to storage. While a temporary solution is okay at first, you should aim to create a separate storage area in a secure part of your base as soon as possible. A storeroom should be large enough to hold a few stacked double chests, while also allowing for future expansion as you collect new loot to avoid making a claustrophobic maze. Include some utilities such as a crafting table or furnaces. A secure block of lava surrounded by stone could serve as a useful bin for your unwanted items. To avoid an exploding creeper blowing up 5 full double chests, keep the chests apart and in secure location. Categorizing your items. Once you have completed your storage rooms, you'll want to be consistent with your organizing across all of your single-player and multiplayer worlds. One of the most important things to do is to create a few broad categories for each item and block. To save space and time, store your seeds and crops separately near your farm. If possible, set up an automatic farm, and keep some essentials such as food in your base. You can categorize your item into 2 different categories. A natural category like farming, natural items, mob drops, ores, woods, and other blocks. And another category is weapons and armor. There are quite a few options like the shield, which is very good in fighting your skeleton or blocking a creeper explosion and helping you survive. You can use the totem of undying for survival to be even more sure that you won't die. This is especially useful for hardcore works where you only have one life, and the third option can be a torch. It can easily light up the areas that we want to explore. Now onto the main slot of your inventory for surviving, and the first item is the sword, and in the second slot the item will be a pickaxe. It can be switched between a fortune pickaxe or a silk touch one if needed. The pickaxe is one of the most commonly used tools in the game, and that is why it's in the second slot. In the third one is an axe, the third most used tool in Minecraft. It can be used as a weapon when your sword breaks. Moving on to the fourth slot, and this one is a bit more tricky. Using a shovel in that slot would make a lot more sense. But the shovel might not be used so often, so we also have a choice to use a bow or a dry dent over there, so either one of those is a good choice for the fourth spot. And now on to the fifth and sixth slots. Try to keep those 2 for miscellaneous stuff. Leaving them empty is a good idea, so players can grab anything from the inventory and you will have room on your hotbar. Ender chest. Ender chests are really useful to carry a lot of extra items with you when putting it full of shulker boxes. You can carry over 46,000 stackable items at once. The basic things you should have there are some extra building blocks and woods, different potions, food, and replacement tools, and some extra low temps rockets, and elytra can be a good choice. You can also keep firework rockets as a backup, and also you can add valuable blocks in the ender chest, and those blocks can be found even after you are dead. Food slot. Golden carrots are the best option as a food because they restore a lot of saturation and are also pretty easy to get when you have a gold farm. The good pork chop and steak are also a good choice when you don't have any golden carrots. The last spot on a hotbar can be multiple choices. Either it can be used for the water bucket, which is mostly used in the early game when you don't have elytra, which is the only source to fly in survival mode. You use it to save yourself from falling to death in the huge caves and cliffs. But when you have elytra, you can always use that spot for rockets, quick access to fly away into the wilderness. It also keeps your offhand free for a shield totem or torches. This is the best inventory layout for survival in Minecraft. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.